Hi everybody, it's Becky from Renfrew, and we are so excited to join you for National Library Week. We want to thank Miss Aftan and the staff of the Alexander Hamilton Memorial Free Library for inviting us to participate for Community Storytime. Today we're going to be sharing with you something really special. It's a story from the first National Reader. It's a book from 1860. That's 160 years ago, guys. It's a really old book. But this is the type of book that was used by kids during the time that Renfrew was still a house, way back in the 1800s. We're not at Renfrew today. We're actually at my house because unfortunately can't go to the museum right now. But we're going to share with you this book that is from my collection of antique school books, and it's very, very similar to things that Renfrew has in its collection. We're going to show you some neat pictures of those in just a few minutes. But the story that we're going to share with you today is at the very back of this book, and this type of book is called a reader. So kids would be learning how to read and write and spell with these types of textbooks at home. So just like you're learning with your parents and your adults at home, kids would be doing the same thing back in the 1860s. Some of them would be going to school, but a lot of kids were being taught at home, just like we're doing right now. So in just a moment, we're going to share with you some neat pictures of antique books from Renfrew's collection, and then I'm going to read you the story, The Morning Drive. So we hope you enjoy this special feature, and again, happy National Library Week, and we'll see you soon. The Morning Drive. It was a pleasant morning in summer when I drove out from town. The sun was just rising. Soft white clouds were sailing along the sky. I jogged on past farmhouses and barns. Young men and maids were milking the patient cows. The bright tin pails and pans were shining in the sun. The gardens were full of blossoms, red and white. The fruit trees were dark and heavy with leaves. Birds sang in their branches. The boughs of the cherry trees hung low with their fruit, both black and red. The white-sleeved mowers were at work in the meadows. They played a merry tune with their whetstones. They swung their scythes and even stroked through the tall grass. The nimble boys were tossing and spreading the thick swaths in the sun. The gentle wind brought the sweet odor of new hay. Streaks of sunshine were chasing the flying clouds over the fields of green wheat. Soon, large drops of rain came sifting down. I drove my horse under a shed by the roadside. I listened to the patter of the warm rain on the roof and the twitter of the swallows in their nests under the eaves. From a barn that was near, I could hear the glad, merry voices of children at play. Through the open doors, I saw the dear old grandfather playing blind man's bluff with the wild, laughing, shouting children. On my way home, I thought that I would get a picture of the old man and his grandchildren at play. Look at the picture in this lesson, for I am sure that such a merry scene will make your heart glad.